Honey. We can change our minds right now. Why? Good morning, you guys. We're in the Dutch drive-thru right now. I've been dealing with the worst headaches this pregnancy, and it's honestly, I don't know how people who have headaches all the time deal with it because it's horrible. I literally woke up this morning instantly with a headache. I get one at least once a day. It's 9 a.m. I need water. Honestly, just sometimes talking like triggers a gag reflex for me. And I'm hoping that it'll help with my headache. I don't think that me completely having an aversion to coffee and stopping drinking coffee very like rapidly helps with my headaches. Yes, honey?
Can I have some chocolate milk?
Not today, baby. Okay, so hopefully I can drink it. I just got a small coffee from Dutch, and hopefully I can drink it, and hopefully it tastes good, and hopefully it'll help with my headache. I also took Tylenol this morning, which if I take medicine for something, you know that I really don't feel good, because I hate taking medicine, and especially in pregnancy, I hate taking medicine. So I took a Tylenol this morning, and now we're here with coffee, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm sad.
It is. It's perfect. But the thing is, I just want it would sit outside.
Hey guys, why did you unbuckle? Go back up, please.
It's just not very smart. You know?
Yeah. Okay, we're here at the dealership to sell Ben's car. So what's going on right now is we bought this new car, the Suburban, which is the car that I'm in right now and that the kids are in. The truck is right here to my left, and we are selling it. And you know what? I posted a video, like our Q&A video, about how we needed a new car and that we would probably sell the truck. And then I also posted a video on TikTok of us buying this car, and I think we mentioned in there that we were going to be like trading in or selling the truck. And so many people are like, you should let Ben keep the truck. You should keep the truck. Don't make Ben sell the truck. You guys, I literally am not making Ben do anything. Like, if anything, I am the one who wants to keep the truck, and he is the one who wants to sell this truck. And he's right, Ben is a lot more financially responsible than I am. Like, totally 100%. Like, I won't say dumb financial decisions, but I don't think it through the way that you do. And you are right, like 100%. It is so much more financially smart to sell this truck than it is to keep it, because we already have a Jeep Cherokee that I got when I was pregnant with Avery. It is completely paid off. It has been for, I think, since before.
Yeah, it's been for like years.
Like a really long time, before we even moved into our house.
And it's in good condition. It has like 70,000 miles on it. And like, that's the car that we take, or that I take, like if I go to the gym. So it's a good car. It's a reliable car. Yep. The truck, however, we still owe money on the truck. So we, right now, before we bought the Suburban, had one car payment because the other one's paid off. In Ben's eyes, you didn't want to be paying 2 car payments a month. We didn't want to sell the Jeep and then have 2 car payments still. No, it's just dumb.
He wants to sell the truck, pay off the rest of that loan, put more down on this car, and then we're closer.
What we owe on the truck is way less than what the truck is worth. So we'll have this sum of money that we could put towards the Suburban, and then at the end of the day, we will owe less on the Suburban than we did on the truck, with less monthly payments, and we'll be able to pay it off faster with also
and then having 2 paid off cars.
Yes, and then the Suburban will be paid off, and we know this is gonna be our forever vehicle. And then whenever the Suburban's paid off, either the Jeep will be dead, or
no, it won't be dead.
It won't be dead. But I'm just saying, like, we can either sell it or drive it until it's dead, and then I can get a new car. I can get a truck. It
is a way smarter financial thing to do, to only have 1 car payment a month, and we will owe less on the Suburban when we sell the truck. So it's just smarter, and Ben and I don't really want to have multiple payments. Like, we want to have as little debt as possible, and we don't have very much debt, and we want to keep it that way because we like to feel free to travel and to feel more financially free than being tied down to like a house payment or a car payment. So Ben's right, it is way more financially responsible to sell the truck, even though I love it and I want to keep it. I feel like the truck is like the first car that I've been really attached to. I think I wanted it more than Ben wanted it, and it's really sad to see it go. It's a really nice car. So we had a long conversation the other night about how I was like, are you gonna regret it? Like, in 3 years, our you're gonna wish that you didn't do that. So we have gone through and gone back and forth so many times through so many different scenarios, and I have tried to convince this boy to keep this car, and he will not do it. He's sad, but he will not do it. He thinks a lot more logically than I do, and he knows that at the end of the day, we'll be a lot more stress-free than we would be with 2 car payments. So that's the answer with that, and I'm really sad to see it go. He's really sad to see it go, but it's just what's best for our family, and we want to make the best financial decisions for our family for long term. So that's what we're doing.
The fact that we drove every single day in this car with our entire family, like all of us were able to fit in here, and you guys know, if you guys have kids, how dirty cars get. I babied this car. Like, I babied it. I would always clean it. I hand washed it. It never went through a car wash. I detailed the crap out of it like as often as I possibly could. I'm actually kind of glad that Katie was so attached to this car, because I had this kind of feeling when we sold my previous like red Corolla. If you guys have been watching us that long, then that's crazy. But whenever we bought Katie's Jeep, I remember like having this sort of like weird like sadness feeling whenever we sold the red car, and Katie looked at me like I was insane. She was like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just a car. I'm kind of glad that she has this feeling now for this truck, because I think that she can kind of relate to how I was feeling back then. Katie's not forcing me at all, because Katie, if anything, wants to keep the truck, and she's been trying to convince me the past 48 hours. Honestly, she's been doing a good job of trying to convince me, but my thought process is, if I want this truck, I can always go back and get another truck like this, or maybe even a newer version, but it's just not the smartest. We know the Suburban was a great financial decision for our family right now, and we know we're gonna keep it forever. It's gonna fit our entire family, and then some. It's gonna be great for road trips. We can tow stuff in it just as much as obviously not just as much as the truck, but we can still tow in it if we need to. And the only thing that I don't really love is the fact that it doesn't have a bed. I really enjoyed having the bed of the truck for moving, helping friends, things like that. It was very useful, but it is what it is. I can always go get another truck, and if I do go get another truck, I don't think I would get like a Lariat, which is like the highest tier you can get in Ford. I just don't think that I need all the bells and whistles, especially if it's just gonna be my car. I don't really need all the extra stuff. If we could fit the whole family in here, I would probably keep the truck, but the single fact that I can't fit the entire family in here in itself is just like, okay, then the Jeep is just as good as this truck as soon as we have this other baby. So it's the best financial decision. The truck was a great truck. I love this truck. If you want a truck, please go get this. Not this exact car, but Ford is that we loved this truck. We had no issues with it. It was perfect. I also love the Suburban. I told Katie, I was like, honestly, if I could pick one of the cars, I'd obviously pick the Suburban. It's just so much more spacious. It just fits our family so much better. It's just a great car for the family and the size that we have. We're going through AutoNation, and they gave us an incredible price on the truck. I was gonna private sell it, but I ended up negotiating them up a lot and ended up liking the price that they offered me, and now I don't have to worry about the private sale, the hassle of it, and all the paperwork and all that stuff. So it's gonna be super simple. We're gonna walk out of here with a check, and yeah, I gotta go because this car sales, the guy's like, what is going on? This dude's just like recording in the truck that's he's about to sell to us, so I gotta go.
I have bad news, honey.
What?
There's a crack in the windshield.
You're kidding?
I'm not.
On the Subaru? On the Subaru?
Yeah.
Car salesman. Fuck.
There's a crack in the windshield right here. I don't know if that came from us driving this home the other night or what.
Katie's mad. Katie's mad. Look at her. She's mad. We have officially signed it. She's mad. She's mad. She's mad. She's mad. It was really funny because when we were on the way back from Denver, when we bought the Suburban, I was obviously in the truck, she was in the Suburban, and we were like, this would be like an elite car duo. So I think it'll happen again for how much Katie likes the...
I'm not.
I know you are.
Get my car. Okay, you guys, it's official. The truck does not belong to us anymore. We just got our check. I'm really upset. I'm upset about it.
What'd you say?
I'm upset about it. You know that. It's fine.
I don't need to touch this.
Thank you. You all done? Are you gonna sit in the back?
No. I was just doing it for lighting purposes.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm a social media influencer.
Okay.
All the memories.
Don't even tell me that.
All the road trips.
We're gonna, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and go on a road trip like next weekend.
Just making
in this new car.
Yeah.
Yes.
but this one doesn't have adaptive cruise control, so it won't be as fun.
So we are back home, and honestly, Ben and I were talking about on the way home that we are actually really happy with the decision to get rid of the truck. Like, it felt right driving away from it. I'm happy to answer any questions about it if you guys are curious about anything else about the truck or why we made that decision. Again, we just want to have as little debt to our name as possible. That's why we're choosing to sell the truck. So we just got home. The kids are so tired and cranky today. Last night we went over to my parents' house to watch Survivor, and we did not get home until 11 o'clock, and they did not sleep. And my 2 older girls did not take a nap yesterday. So they are just like kind of running on empty today. So Ben's downstairs with them, and I have a meeting that I need to prepare for today, plus a few work things that I need to do. So I'm gonna spend a few hours upstairs just going through everything that I have to do. Then we have a few things planned for the rest of the day. Update on the coffee. I actually have had more of it than I thought I would have. And I am headache free right now. So it's probably the combination of like some medicine and the coffee, but I feel good. So I'm gonna try and get a few things done within the next hour or so, and then hopefully my headache stays away all day today. Okay, so Ben and I are fighting. Just kidding. We're just both pretty sassy today, and we're like making jokes towards each other. And so Ella wants to build a fort, and I said that my fort would be better than his, so we're gonna build a fort now. Benjamin, please, come here. Come here. Ben, that was so much. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was about to go. Ow.
Say bad daddy.
Bad daddy.
No, 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 my baby.
See what you can get.
Who has a better fort, mommy or daddy?
Alright, here we go. Hold on.
Mama.
I found the footage of my fort.
Mama.
Yeah, yours was way smaller. This thing is huge.
Mine was smaller,
Look at this.
but it was like completely open in the middle.
Ben and I are beefing. Okay, here, let's show the inside. Come on, take us on a tour. He's trying to catch this heat. Wow. This is like 3 stories. This is their bunk bed. Do you like it?
No, not that.
Well, it's a good fort. It's just different fort. Like it's bigger.
Uh-huh.
Right there.
But like with my fort, I just try to not have the stuff in it. I'm not saying yours is bad. It's different. Good morning, everyone. This morning we are dropping off the Suburban. I'm pretty sure to get it tinted and get the chrome delete. I don't remember. Ben was like calling around to multiple different places. Some of them were just tint, some of them were just chrome delete, some of them were both, and I don't even remember which one he settled on. I'm pretty sure it was both because we're at Tint World and he was talking about a chrome delete. Anyway, I'll have to ask him when he gets back in the car. It is like 8 o'clock in the morning. We had to drop it off at 8 o'clock, and this is like 30 minutes away from our house, so we like woke up the kids and just like put them in the car so that we could drop it off. We are a little squishy in the car this morning. This car does fit. I'm in the Jeep right now. This car does fit all 3 kids. It's just a very squishy ride, and it's not very comfortable, and it's very loud. So if we have to make it work, we will. Good morning. You say good morning? Oh, are you still tired? You poor baby. We're gonna go buckle. We're gonna get to your food.
I wanna buckle.
No, we don't have any room in here to unbuckle.
Yeah, you can't even stand up.
Okay. AB, don't pick.
You got 5 hash browns?
There's 5 of us. Who's not gonna have
shoot.
hash browns?
I forgot about that.
What do you mean? Dad's in a mood.
I'm in a mood. Where do I put this? There's not enough room in this car. What is going on? I know!
Daddy wants food.
It's only 8 o'clock!
No, it's 9. It's the thing is not updated.
Just give it to her.
I am. Can you hand it to
Are
her?
you opening it up?
So that, what do you mean? Why am I open?
Can you open up the side? No, don't. Don't do that. Where am I gonna put this?
Okay.
Daddy's okay.
Oh my
He
god.
just got fit.
Alright, we shouldn't have done this. There's not enough room.
Daddy got
Too
fit.
many people in the car.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Should we lie and say we didn't get all of our food?
Why would we do that?
Since they charged us $37.
What are you doing? That's not yours.
I know. Why? It's not, the nuggets aren't even in there.
Okay, put it up there.
Oh,
They're eating their hash browns right now. We can feed them in just a second. They're minis.
I'm very happy I asked for salsa because they didn't even give me the original. There's no salsa.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me
Our
feel
mom forgot.
taken advantage of. I still cannot believe that was $37. That's crazy.
For everyone's breakfast?
That's more expensive than like dinner.
Alright, Ben. Tell us why you're upset.
Okay, I'm upset because we just dropped off the Suburban and I called
I got quotes from lots of people.
last week. I called like 7 different shops and asked about quotes about tint and also chrome delete. We wanted to chrome delete the car, like the exterior of the Suburban. Called around to a bunch of places and there was like 3 shops that were relatively close in price, but this one was definitely the cheapest, but it's also the farthest away from us. I was negotiating with them and I was like, well, your window tint prices are like $100 more, so if you can come down a little bit on the price of the window tint, then we'll go through you guys for window tint and the chrome delete. I sent them pictures, like I had their number. They're like, hey, can you send me over pictures of your vehicle so we can give you a quote? And I sent them pictures and I told them everything. I was like, I want everything to be gone, all the chrome to be gone except for this certain area or whatever it was. So then when I went to drop it off today, he went and looked at it in person. He was like, oh, this is a lot more. Like, I didn't take into account this. I didn't take into account this. Anyway, so the price doubled. And I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it for it to be that expensive. Now we're just getting window tint. But the problem is the window tint, even with them coming down in price like $50, is still more expensive than the other shops that I've used before in the past. And it's also the farthest away. So I was just very excited for the chrome delete. I thought it was gonna look really good. And then we come to Chick-fil-A, and it's $40 for us to eat breakfast. What is happening?
But how much?
Then, oh yeah, exactly. Then Katie's girl math is like, oh, well, you didn't just spend thousands of dollars on this chrome delete, so therefore you're saving money.
We made money today.
We did not make money. We did not make
Yes, we did.
We did not make it.
Yeah, we did. We made money. This
So there was a
breakfast
deposit.
is basically free.
No.
Yes. Because we didn't spend $1,600.
Okay, so what happens if we didn't eat this? What happens if we didn't get this breakfast?
Then we would have made almost $40 more.
There you go.
I feel like this is such like an intimate car.
I know, I feel like I can like feel your breath. Like not a bad way, but like that's how close we are.
Yeah. Like I just feel like I can hear everyone doing everything.
Yeah, that is true. It is loud. I didn't even fill up my bowl. I'm like, what? Look how depressing that looks. Like look at
Mommy,
the
Daddy. Mommy, Daddy.
It's just gonna add to your bad mood that you've had.
I don't know. I just drooled on my face.
And Addie's spot. And the van.
Can we remember that this was your idea?
What?
Coming here?
Well, because I thought it'd be like an enjoyable
And
experience.
the
Like if
van,
everything would have went right with the tint place, I would have been like, oh yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So if you would have spent more money?
Mm-hmm.
And Addie.
Because in my mind, I could have saved over $100. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I feel kind of claustrophobic.
I do too. I feel like I need air. So loud and cold. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You're complaining about everything. You're being a Karen.
I am. Like if there was the kids skateboarding in front of us, I'd probably yell at them.
Ben.
Holy angels, I go tell it on the mountain.
I feel like you guys should sing it again, louder.
Go tell it on the mountain. While shepherds kept there watching.
Yup.
On silent cross by night. On the silent cross by night.
Look at that. What do you think? Yeah? I really like it. Do you like it?
Yeah. Because I'm glad, I'm like I told them, I was like, I want to make sure that nobody can see in the back.
Did they get the
the
key?
girls in the back. Yeah.
Did you already pay?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay, you guys,
no.
everyone's in better spirits now. Ben's in a better mood. We all just like hung out, and now we're back to pick it up because it only took 3 hours instead of a few days because we didn't get the Chrome delete.
Do you want to unbuckle?
So yeah, Ben's going to pay for it, and we're gonna take her home.
Can I unbuckle Addie, Mommy?
No, not yet. Not until we get the car keys to get back in the car. What do you think, guys?
I love it.
It's so much darker in here, huh?
Yep.
Okay, you guys, I literally have not gotten ready for the day. We just put the kids down for a nap. I'm going to do a really quick pregnancy update. Our new schedule on YouTube is posting every Monday and Wednesday. We have been kind of catching on phone videos. I'm filming this the day that I'm posting, so this is current video, but the selling Ben's truck, we sold it like 2 weeks ago. Pregnancy update, I feel so much better. Like even at the beginning of this video, like I just really wasn't feeling good. Again, that was like 2 weeks ago at the end of my first trimester. And now I'm in my second trimester, thankfully. My headaches, we figured out, have been stress headaches. My dad massaged the back of my head where stress headaches kind of come from, and he massaged that area, and I've been feeling better since then. Literally maybe have 1 headache a week. So if you are getting like headaches right in the front of your head, maybe get your head massaged. I look rough right now, but I feel like I've been just feeling so much better, getting ready every single day, being so much more active as a mom, doing more school, having a better routine. In the last 2 weeks, it's been so nice. I did go get my first trimester ultrasound done, and I was so scared that they were gonna say like he looks something or like she looks something, and they would say a pronoun and then I would know if it was a boy or a girl. But I went into the ultrasound and I was like, hey, I don't want to know what it is, and the lady was like, oh, well, you can't tell anyway. And at that point, I was almost 14 weeks. I was like 13 weeks and 5 days or something like that. And in my head, I was like, you definitely can tell like the gender of the baby. So yeah, that was really odd. I didn't see anything, but I was really nervous. So we got some pictures of the baby. This one is my favorite. It is so freaking cute. Everyone keeps talking about like the hair on its head, and now I feel like I see hair on its head already, which I feel like is kind of early to have hair on a baby's head. The only thing which I didn't know if I wanted to share, because I feel like it makes people speculate even more about the gender, and I mean it makes me speculate about the gender, but the baby is measuring big. The baby's in like the 70th percentile, and all of my babies are usually in like less than the 30th percentile. As you guys know, Addie was borderline IUGR. They moved her due date and she was like in the 12th percentile after that. But before they moved her due date, she was like in the 4th percentile or something like that. Like she was a small baby, and none of my babies have been big babies. That does not mean that this baby is a boy. I feel like whenever I started to tell people in my life that this baby was big, everyone was like, oh my God, it's a boy. And then I felt like, but what if it's a girl? Like, I don't know. I just don't want to have that expectation after like sharing that information that it could be one or the other, if that makes sense, because it very well could be a girl that's just a little bit bigger than my other girls. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I still feel like it's a girl. I'm like 70-30. 70% of me thinks it's a girl. 30% of me thinks it's a boy. I just will be shocked if it's a boy. I really think that it's a girl. So I don't know. The ultrasound went really good though. Everything looks amazing. The baby looks great. And yeah, that's all I can ask for at this point, is that everything looks healthy. I have my anatomy scan next month. I don't know how. I really don't know how. It's just all going by so freaking fast. So I guess I'll show you guys like my bump, because I definitely have a bump. It's not like extravagant or anything like that, but she's there. So I have sweatpants on right now, but you can kind of tell that the bump is there. and it's bumping. Like from the front, you can't really like, I feel like you can't really tell from the front, but from the side, you're like, oh, yep, like there's a bump there. And that's the update. I am so happy to be feeling better. I feel like with Addie's pregnancy, my sickness just dragged on till like 20 weeks. And in this pregnancy, it was like, I had a few days after the first trimester ended where I was still feeling bad, but literally it's been so much better, and I feel so amazing. My body feels good. I'm like just ready to get after it every single day. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on all the social medias down below, and we'll see you in our next video.